Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. How's everybody doing today? So, we are going to be reviewing the new, I can't remember what this set's called, like classic cards. So these cards are from previous games. And these are the three that I think are the best. And it's surprising that two of these cards are technically the cheapest. So, let's jump right in. I don't know. It's not like the players in this set were bad, just they should have did it differently. I think they should have took cards from specific games, like start with 2K16, and then start with their cards, and then grab some of the good ones from there, and then 17, 18, 19, instead of being like, oh, we're just going to pick random cards from random games and random sets, which I didn't really like that. So, there's a reason why I picked these cards. I was going to pick this Chris Paul card no matter what, because I like this Chris Paul card. He's got good dribbles, his jump shot's good, he can get layups, especially against a Steph Curry card. But the question was, who else was I going to pick? Originally, I was going to pick Jonathan Isaac and Thon Maker, but using them, I couldn't get much to go. Like, they weren't playing right for me. And then I was like, alright, let me test out some more of the cards, which I didn't grab any of the diamonds yet. There's a diamond card that I recommend that I don't even have. But I put a bid on it. And I'll show you at the end of the video. So, I tried out Biombo and Mr. Dr.J. And they're really, really, really good cards. Now, they can't do what Steph Curry just did, neither one of them. But, this Irving card is fun to just drive in the paint with. He is going to kind of feel a little bit OP because he gets like some weird push-off, which is fine. I don't hate push-offs. And that Biombo card doesn't do anything unless somebody's in the paint with him. But, I think I'm going to review a card. I got to start with the card that I like the most out of these three, and it's Chris Paul. The one thing that I like about Chris Paul that just isn't that great about him is the way they made him, like, move just made him slow. So even if you're playing good defense, there's a chance you're not playing good enough defense. I hate that they made that stupid tip defense thing. If you're a point guard, I understand doing, like, a tip instead of a rebound just because you're shorter and you just got it. But center shouldn't be doing tips. There's no difference in button press. Like, I understand if you have to hold it to rebound it or you just tap it to rebound it, but there needs to be a way that I can specifically do one or the other, because it's kind of annoying. So this Chris Paul card, I love this card. His dribbling is nice. If you want an ankle breaker, you can get it with him. About anything you want to do with this card, you can do. Like, this is a card where if you have one card in limited, this is a decent card to use. I use this Ruby, which, I mean, I get torched with pink diamonds, but this card is not bad. It's a pretty good card. I don't know if I'd pick him over the Amethyst Steph or even Ruby Steph. And Ruby Steph can't play defense for nothing, but neither can Amethyst Steph. So, some talked about Dr.J. Miss Julius, Irving, I'm pretty sure he beat Michael Jordan in the dunk competition. And his card, it's good to a point. Julius Irving, it's like he has really good dribbles and everything, and his dunks are amazing, they're fun. But if he does some of these dunks in game, especially when he gets his takeover, they're getting sent, they're getting picked. Like, there's nothing you're going to do about it. Like, do I like him as a well-rounded player? Kind of. He's not a shooter, so he's not extremely well-rounded like this Chris Paul. But because of Chris Paul being undersized, it makes him not as useful as he could be. Because they punish small players by being almost garbage on defense. But Julius Irving, he's a shooting guard small forward. I'm not going to lie. If you put him at shooting guard, he's going to be money for you. He's good sized for a small forward, but he's great sized for a shooting guard. Like, you see how he's doing against Chris Paul. He literally just says, get out of my way. I'm going to push off you and get to the hole. Now, this Julius Irving card on PC is going for like 3K. 3K. Jonathan Isaac was the card I was gonna, which was his like comparison card that I was gonna choose first. Is 20k. You will save 17k by technically getting a better player. I mean, I like Jonathan Isaac because of his size, but Julius Irving, he can do whatever you need him to be honest. Now, we haven't talked very much about Vision with Biombo, and the one thing I did say about him is I don't like him that much. Now, I don't like him because he's bad. I don't like his card because it doesn't play defense right unless it's in the paint. Which might sound weird, but that's just how it is. He can't shoot for anything. His post moves really aren't that good. Let's go to the paint. Post up. You got this. The Biombo card is good. It's decently well-rounded. His size is good enough, but yeah, I'd probably play him at center because you should have a shooter at power forward. Because, you know, people like to off-ball with either the power forward or the center, and if they're off-balling with the power forward and you can get threes, it's fine. I mean, if you're playing against the computer, like I mostly do, you could run him at power forward. Because you don't need shooters everywhere. Let's hope we get that new pink diamond card. Hopefully you guys are my luck. Nope. Alright, so let's go out and look at the cards from this set. I don't have all of them. As you can see, I got 6 out of 10. So, obviously, I recommend all the Amethyst. I do recommend both of these cards. They're not good enough to, like, be your main, like, power punchers. But they're still good cards. Because Jonathan Isaac is a 6'11 small forward. If you put him at power forward, he's just average sized and a little quick. This Thon Maker, I like Thon Maker. He's 7 foot. He has an 82-3. I can't make a 3 to save my life. There's a reason I didn't put this card in with the other ones. I didn't even think about using him at all. And it's because when I was playing with him and playing real games, I can't make a free throw with him to save my life. He has a 55 free throw, and I would miss 3 out of 4. So I'd shoot like 25% from the free throw. His size is good and everything, but if you look at his post hook and post fade, his post fade's a 75 and his post hook is an 84. They feel really bad. Now, I'm going to talk about the one card that I put a bid on. As you can see, I put a decent sized bid on him. This card is exactly like another card that I recommended. The Hakeem Olajuwon. They play so similar. They're similar size, similar ratings, similar stats. Badges are different slightly. But the only difference is this Hakeem has no... this Kareem has no chance of making a 3, where Hakeem has a chance. I mean, if you look at really any stat that makes any difference, you're not really doing any post fades, so that doesn't matter. The post hook's a 99. His driving dunk, is pretty good. His passing is nice. His defense really isn't anything worse than Hakeem's. His rebounding is the exact same. He's about the same speed. Better stamina. Like, they're literally almost the same card. If I get this Kareem for whatever I put the bid on him for, he's going into the varsity squad. The A team. He's going to take Moses Malone's spot. Because Moses Malone's not that good. To be honest, he's starting. So, that's the video for today. The set wasn't bad. The only gripe that I have with it is they should have picked one game. Like one specific year and been like, alright, we're just going to grab a bunch of those. Like if they would have did just a bunch of cards that look like this, I'd have been fine with it. I really wouldn't have cared. Or all the cards were this style, or this style, or that style. It shouldn't have been a bunch of different styles. It should have been one specific kind, and then it would have been fine. But instead, they were like, hey, we're just going to pick a bunch of different games. Like this Kirilenko card says it's a rewards card. It's not a rewards card. You have to buy it. To be honest, I don't think it's that good of a card. Like, I don't like Kirilenko cards. They're extremely slow. And the defense doesn't feel anywhere near as good as it says it is. And its 3 feels terrible. Like, I don't recommend this card. This Penny and Paul George, do I recommend them? Yeah. This Paul George card's nice. I don't need to buy him. Penny is always a good card. Just because he's tall. I would rather use this Penny over this Magic. I don't like Magic Johnson's cards. They're garbage. And penny can shoot. So, this video is out on Monday. Christmas is on Thursday. I know I'm going to be posting a pack opening on Thursday for Christmas with my packs that I have accumulated over the month. Not gonna lie, I accidentally opened one today. It's the first one because I accidentally tapped A too many times. Now there's a lot of different kind of packs: Flash 3, Deluxe Finals, Loyalty, Sleepers, Diamond Consumables. We got a bunch of the Festival Rewards. We have player packs, the season tier. We have a couple players. I'm going to open those just because you literally know what's in them. And I'm going to open up these two as well, because I don't want to sit there and do contracts, and I need to use up my contracts before that video, because I don't want to have to be like, oh, I have too many contracts and don't know what to do with them. Or I'm just going to put them in my auction house, which I need to try to clear out some space. I got this Gerald Wallace from a pack, which was pretty lit, and I got the Cole Anthony, which I need to see if he's selling for anything, because if he is, one's got to go. So, come back for the next video. Peace.